One of the things that I struggle with most is the lack of understanding of other people, beyond just that we need to get out to the community and educate people. There are people that are angry about the fact that our children have food allergies and that they have to change their behaviors to help our children be safe. So I didn't know if you had any suggestions or insights into this. You had referenced diabetes and asthma and these other chronic conditions, but most people don't get angry about that. Or if someone is in a wheelchair, they don't get mad if they have to do something differently for that child, but I think it's because they can't see it, and because it's food for some reason that causes people to react differently. So I don't know if you
people are funny about food because I guess it's what we need to survive. We can't live without it. So, and children are picky. So if their child grew up on peanut butter and jelly, yes, I've had parents that have been frustrated. I think some of that frustration comes there are some parents that don't understand that, and we have to educate them more. But I do think it also comes from the way people handle the situation. So, things like the constant hand washing and, where teachers, it's how they do it. It's important, but it's how they do it, because I've had on the other end some parents come in. Just to kind of hear what other parents whose children don't have allergies, they come in and their children have OCD. Not because another child has a food allergy. They were already predisposed to having OCD, but then all this hand washing has created it, and they come in frustrated, and they sometimes come in frustrated about food allergies. And me being able to see both sides of it, really tries to educate them on the fact that if their child was at risk on a daily basis, because that's what they have to understand, a child's quality of life is affected because they're at risk. They are at risk every day, and it's something that parents need to understand. And how we do that, it depends. I think if we react to it, it's not helpful. But one thing that I think is helpful is going into the classrooms and teaching the students about compassion, not just for food allergies, but in general, because other kids do have other issues as well. And then also educating the parents. So, and I do find it, I think, helpful. It's helpful to come, I know a lot of parents want to go in and do it. I do think it's helpful to come from the teacher, and that's where having a supportive school environments. So then your child's not singled out, and it's really coming from the teacher to say, I want my classroom just to be a safe classroom this year, and here are the expectations, and if you don't follow them, here's what's going to happen. And that's what we have to ask them to do.